The Lord be with you. I'm Deacon Keith Fournier, and our first reading is taken from the first book of Kings. At Gibeon, Yahweh appeared to Solomon in a dream during the night. God said, "Ask what you would like me to give you." "Now, Yahweh, my God, you've made your servant king in succession to David, my father. But I'm a very young man, unskilled in leadership. And here is your servant surrounded with your people whom you have chosen, a people so numerous that its number cannot be counted or reckoned. So give your servant a heart to understand how to govern your people, how to discern between good and evil. For how could one otherwise govern such a great people as yours?" It pleased Yahweh that Solomon should have asked for this. "Since you have asked for this," God said, "and not asked for long life for yourself or riches or the lives of your enemies, but have asked for a discerning judgment for yourself. Here and now I do what you ask. I give you a heart wise and shrewd as no one has had before and no one will have after you." And our response is taken from Psalm 119. "My task, I have said, Yahweh, is to keep your word. The law you have uttered is more precious to me than all the wealth in the world. Your faithful love must be my consolation, as you have promised your servant. Treat me with tenderness, and I shall live, for your law is my delight. So I love your commandments more than gold, purest gold. So I rule my life by your precepts. I hate all deceptive paths. Wonderful are your instructions, so I observe them. As your word unfolds, it gives light, and even the simple understand." And our second reading is from the letter of the Apostle Paul to the Romans. "We are well aware that God works with those who love him, those who have been called in accordance with his purpose, and turns everything to their good. He decided beforehand who were the ones destined to be molded to the pattern of his Son, so that he should be the eldest of many brothers. It was those so destined that he called. Those that he called, he justified. And those that he has justified, he has brought into glory." A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field which someone has found. He hides it again, goes off in his joy, sells everything he owns, and buys the field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. When he finds one of great value, he goes and sells everything he owns and buys it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a dragnet that is cast in the sea and brings in a haul of all kinds of fish. When it is full, the fishermen bring it ashore. Then sitting down, they collect the good ones in baskets and throw away those that are of no use. This is how it will be at the end of time. The angels will appear and separate the wicked from the upright, to throw them into the blazing furnace where there will be weeping and grinding of teeth. Have you understood all these?" They said, "Yes." And he said to them, "Well then, every scribe who becomes a disciple of the kingdom of heaven is like a householder who brings out from his storeroom new things as well as old." The Gospel of the Lord.